Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. The Lion's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in, and he's ready to explode inside those ropes. Ortiz is making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up. Here we go, Box. Smart.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighters. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this matchup.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the Dragon Slayer.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Able to land with the right. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
Keep working the body.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good exchange. He fires back. 10 clicks of the talk. Ortiz has got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent. There's a straight right hand.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Now hugging on the inside. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Good flush, straight left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Targeting a left hand to the body.
Just like that. Just like that.
Halfway through this round, flush shot. It was the overhand left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Oh, what a power punch by the Lion. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Solid left hand to the head.
Good job, boy. Good job.
And that's the end of round 2. Ortiz's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
And round number 3 is underway. The Lions left landing well. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The left hand coming into play by Ortiz. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. How about that left hand? Nice block by Ortiz. The Lions' right hand scores well. Good flush shot upstairs.
Shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
Ortiz has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Ortiz. Ortiz's right hand scores well that time. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
In this fight, you gotta pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up. You're okay. Don't worry. You're doing just fine, all right? I just need you to move your head more from side to side.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
Ortiz is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Halfway through round number 4. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Hits him in the mug with the right. Little head hunting with the left. He scores with the jab. The Lion's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Relax. Come on, now relax. Deep breathe.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Round comes to an end.
Okay,
Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Able to get rid of that one. You see him holding on.
Keep doing what you do.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good block by Ortiz. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway into round number 5 here.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Hey, get out of there. You got to see that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see that.
He's tired.
Scored well up top. Blocks that punch. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Good job, champ.
All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Ortiz is looking for a way to get this fight back on course, a course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
And a big left hand by the Lion.
Hold on, hold it.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook?
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
The Lion's just being smart on the outside. Solid left.
Keep doing what you're doing. Boy, keep swinging, baby.
Right to the belt line.
Nice.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good, solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. The Lions' opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
Let's see some more.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Lion. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot.
Keep working the body.
A little head hunting with the right. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Each man able to land an uppercut.
That's it. That's one.
First time.
Combination to the head. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Back to the body, back to the body.
And that's the end of round 7.
Winning this fight.
Start of round number 8. Both guys have landed good shots here tonight. One is in control clearly more than the other. Ortiz is down but not out. He still has a puncher's chance, Teddy.
And that's all he needs. And the most important thing is that's all he believes he needs. Land one punch. Give me a shot. Let me land one punch.
Yeah, you got this. You got this one, baby.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Ortiz has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does. And the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Jab, jab, jab.
A flush hook scores well for him. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
The Lions' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Lions not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
One, two, baby. 1, 2. Keep him popping. Keep him popping.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Keep working the body.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. The Lions really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the will o' the wisp. there was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Good right hand. Unable to make an impact there by Ortiz. The Lions scoring with that right hand.
That look good. Do that one more time.
And now he's targeting upstairs. The Lions jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. "90 seconds into the 9th round. Wow, is he defensively sound. The Lions really impressing us here. Defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Keep working the body.
That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by the Lion.
That's it. That's it. Just like that. Just like that.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand.
Jump on him right now. Nice.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. Halfway through this 10th and final round. The Lions' defense is paying off now. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
No, sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Oh, what an exchange.
Come on,
Nice
come on.
strike after catching one by the Lion. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well off the mark by Ortiz. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter.